Real talk for a second. How many times have you told yourself this is the year? This is the month. This time is different. And then 6 months later you are sitting in the exact same place, living the exact same day, wondering what happened. I have been there. More times than I want to admit. And for a long time I thought the problem was me. That I just did not have enough discipline. Enough willpower. Enough of whatever it is that other people seem to have that I did not. But then I started reading. A lot. Atomic Habits. The Power of Habit. Deep Work. The Compound Effect. Can't Hurt Me. Book after book after book. And slowly something started to click. The problem was never discipline. The problem was that nobody ever showed me what was actually going on underneath. The invisible stuff. The automatic stuff. The habits so deeply wired into my daily life that I did not even see them as habits anymore. They just felt like me. And that is exactly what I made a whole video about before this one. The silent habits. The ones that feel completely normal while they quietly keep you stuck. If you have not seen it yet, go watch it first. I'm serious. I will link it right here and in the description. Because everything I am about to share with you in this plan is going to hit completely different once you know which habits you are actually fighting. Okay, so, the plan. 90 days. And I want to tell you why summer specifically. Everyone talks about January. New year, new me. And look, I get it. There is something about a fresh calendar that feels like a reset. But honestly, January might be the worst time to try to change. It is cold. Your energy is low. You are in the same house, same routine, same everything. Nothing around you actually changed. Summer is different, and I do not just mean the weather. There is something that shifts in summer. The days feel longer. You move more. Your brain is genuinely more open to new things. Scientists actually talk about increased neuroplasticity during warmer months, which is just a fancy way of saying your brain is more ready to change right now than it is in the middle of winter. So if you have been waiting for the right time, I am telling you. This is it. All right. 90 days. 3 phases. Let me walk you through exactly what I did and what I want you to do. The first month is what I call the detox. And I know what you are thinking. Detox sounds like you are cutting out sugar or doing a juice cleanse. That is not what this is. This is about finding what is draining you. Not fixing it yet. Not fighting it. Just seeing it. Here is the thing about habits. Every single one of them has a trigger. Something that sets it off. A feeling, a time of day, a situation. And most of us are so deep inside our patterns that we cannot even see the trigger anymore. We just suddenly find ourselves scrolling for an hour and we have no idea how we got there. So for 30 days your only job every single night before you sleep is to ask yourself one question. What did I do today that I did not actually choose? Maybe you picked up your phone the second you opened your eyes. Maybe you ate when you were not even hungry. Maybe you said yes to something you were exhausted just thinking about. Write it down. All of it. By the end of 30 days you will have a map of your own mind. And that map changes everything. And seriously, this first phase is going to make so much more sense if you have already watched that previous video. Because you will look at that list and immediately recognize the patterns I talked about. The link is right there. Go watch it. The second month is the replace phase. Okay, so now you have the map. You know your triggers. And here is the thing I wish someone had told me years ago. You cannot delete a habit. That is not how the brain works. The pathways that your old habits built over months and years do not just disappear because you decided to stop. They go quiet. They wait. And the moment you are stressed or tired or bored, they come right back like they never left. So you do not fight the habit. You redirect it. You keep the trigger. You keep the reward your brain is chasing. You just change what happens in between. Say your trigger is stress and what you do is grab your phone and scroll for an hour. Your brain is not being lazy or weak. It is looking for escape. For relief. For something that feels like a break from the pressure. So instead of taking away the escape, you give your brain a better route to the same destination. You go for a 10-minute walk. You step outside. You breathe. Same trigger. Same need. Different path. Say you eat when you are bored. Same thing. Replace the snack with a glass of cold water and 5 minutes of fresh air. Your brain will eventually start associating boredom with that instead. The one rule that makes this entire phase work is this. Never break the chain twice. 1 missed day is human. 2 missed days in a row is the beginning of a new habit going in the wrong direction. 1 miss is fine. 2 is where you have to draw the line. The third month is the build phase. By the time you get here, something will feel different. I promise you that. The old habits will have less pull. The noise in your head will be quieter. And you will have energy you forgot you had because all of it was being used up by patterns you are no longer feeding. Now you build. But here is where I am going to push back against everything the internet tells you about morning routines and productivity systems and 5 habits of highly successful people. You are not building 5 things. You are not building a 10-step routine. You are building one thing. The one habit that if you do it every single day from now until the end of the year will change more about your life than everything else combined. For some people it is moving their body every day. For others it is reading every morning before anything else. For others it is creating something instead of only consuming. Writing, building, making. For others it is 1 hour of real focused work on the thing that actually matters before the world wakes up and starts pulling them in 17 different directions. You already know which one it is for you. I genuinely believe that. It has been sitting in the back of your mind this entire time. You just kept pushing it forward. Next week. Next month. When things calm down. When I feel ready. This summer you stop pushing it forward. Here is what I want you to do right now. Literally right now while you are watching this. Open your notes. Write down the date 90 days from today. Then write down the one habit from my previous video, the one that felt like it was written specifically about you, and write it down as the first thing you are going to detox. That is day 1. That is the whole assignment for tonight. 90 days from now you are going to be one of 2 people. The person who watched this felt something, and then went back to exactly the same life because it never felt like the right time. Or the person who opened their notes tonight and wrote down one thing. Those 2 people are about to live completely different lives. And the only thing separating them is the next 5 minutes. Go write it down. And when you do, drop in the comments which habit you are working on this summer. I read every single one and I actually respond. See you in 90 days.